Hey there, I'm gonna grab that chair real quick before we get started. And actually, I have a question for you real quick. So, what is the first idea that comes to mind when I say secret order, dog, plant, Kim Kardashian maybe? I don't know. Have you ever wondered if crows were created by the Illuminati themselves to spy on us? Or what about our officials in our government? What if they're members of the Illuminati? Well, do you even believe in the Illuminati? Have you wondered where it comes from? How it started? And even if it still exists? Yeah. No. Oh well. The actual term Illuminati derived from the Latin language in the 15th century, and it was more commonly applied to various batches of people who claimed to be enlightened. It is plural of the Latin word illuminatus, which translates to revealed or enlightened. One of the more famous individuals associated with the secret order is Adam Weishaupt, who aimed to replace Christianity with ideas structured around secularism and rational thought. He was a former Jesuit and professor at Ingolstadt. This short-lived movement later received the name of the Bavarian Illuminati. Members promised under oath their obedience to the superiors and were later divided into 3 different classifications. The first included novices and minervals, the second consisted of Freemasons, and the third class consisted of priests and kings. The Bavarian Illuminati performed its operations in wide areas that extended from Italy to Denmark and Paris to Warsaw, but the number of members didn't exceed past 2,000. Weishaupt's movement was banned from Bavaria in 1785 after it suffered internal dissension. It was even credited the assassination of U.S. President John F. Kennedy. Despite that the Bavarian Illuminati was disbanded, there have been indications of their presence centuries afterwards. In a newspaper article from November of 1808 from a public advertiser in New York, it talks about a thread that should not be traveled with. It reads, "We are perfectly aware of the existence of a little band, organized in imitation of them, the stem of the Jesuits and the Illuminati. We know them all. We could point with certainty to Warsaw, to Ambrosio, to Shadori. The day is coming when we shall open the doors and expose the light, the secret machines and enormities of the Inquisition." Even more, on July 4th, 1798, Timothy Dwight, a powerful man in New England and the president of Yale University, delivers a sermon titled "The Duty of Americans at a Present Crisis." He explains that there was a fearful new threat to the democracy of the United States, the Illuminati. He stated that this secret order was to foresee the overthrow of religion, government, and human society, whether civic and domestic. These they pronounced to be so good that murder, butchery, and war, however extended and dreadful, are declared by them to be completely justifiable, if necessary, for these great purposes. Celebrities have even been accused to have affiliations with Illuminati. Jay-Z and Beyonce have been some of the main suspects for a while. Conspirators claim that their songs are infected with hidden statements and insidious symbols in their music videos. Both of them have even created the Eye of Providence with their hands in live performances to allegedly showcase their devotion to the secret order. Obviously, information like this is blown out of proportion, but it never hurts to add it. Wait. Pause. Remember how I said that the Illuminati second class structure consisted of Freemasons? This man right here is my grandfather, who happens to be a Freemason, so let's ask him some questions. Before we get to that, who and what are the Freemasons? Freemasons are one of the most accepted worldwide secret societies. It's oath-bound that is devoted to moral discipline, fellowship, and mutual assistance. Most of the activities, customs, and rituals are concealed from the public. Freemasons are those who believe in the existence of a supreme architect of the universe and the immortality of the soul. It is not a Christian institution, and each applicant must be an adult male who is not an atheist. Now, let's get to the questions. Oh my God, Dad, I'm trying to film something, please.
Take the garbage out.
Okay, I'm trying to do some homework.
Okay, here we go. So, obviously you're a Freemason, right?
Right.
And so what do you even think about the Freemasons? Like, what do you think about them?
You're always going to hear rumors. There are a lot of different things we do in our combine. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. We consist of people of different interpretations. To become a member, you have to get roped in. You have to be ready for it. Being brought in, you're gonna go through rituals like a fraternity would, but it's completely different. One night I walked in, did what had to be done, then I walked out as a Freemason. A lot of people want to give up, only the strong survive, and it's not for the weak.
Interesting. And do you think there's a relationship between the Illuminati and the Freemasonry?
Yeah, there is. There's definitely a relationship between the two. When you look at the dollar bill, the pyramid represents the different levels of masonry. I'm on the bottom of that pyramid, but the Freemasons at the top are powerful, and some of the aspects of the Illuminati are more pronounced up there. Trying to move up that pyramid, it's not rituals, it's a process. That's all I can say. I was a troublemaker as a kid, but my uncle was a powerful man due to his devotion to the Freemasonry. He had connections that a normal person didn't have, which relieved me from a lot of them.
Whoa, that was crazy. I'm honestly super scared now, probably because I know too much, and so do you guys too. But like, what if they're out there? They're here.